We're gonna spread happiness. We're gonna spread freedom. Obama's gonna change it, 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 change it.
Truth, are you awake?
The fifth column,
Cops on the beat.
the fifth column,
Cops on the beat.
the fifth column,
Crime and intelligence.
the fifth column.
Cops on the beat.
There comes a time when silence is betrayal.
The fifth column, the fifth column.
Fingerprints with facial recognition. Fingerprints with facial recognition.
Biometric tracking. Biometric.
Facial recognition.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it.
The fifth column.
The fifth column is your insurrectionist news source covering the ongoing revolution and struggle for freedom in America. Brought to you by the American Freedom Radio Network in partnership with Atlas Media Online. The fifth column, speaking truth to power. And now, here's your host, Hank Xavier, the HX.
Socialist revolution occurring right now, live as we speak in the middle of America. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fifth column on this August the 7th, 2009. This is our third show, episode 3, and today we're going to take a look. We're going to take a good, long, hard look at the socialist revolution that is occurring in our midst today. Reports coming in from all over the country, town hall meetings being infiltrated, labor unions being used as surrogate strong-arm forces. We've got reports coming in of people on the street taking pictures with the intent to send them off to the Obama snitch site. Welcome to the United Socialist States of America, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your Bolshevik revolution. We're going to take a look at these things. We're going to take a look back in time and see what history has to teach us. Yet again, we're going to look into the mistakes of the past in the effort to avoid them in our present day. And we're going to see what kind of parallels that we can draw between then and now. There's quite a few, brothers and sisters, let me tell you. I've been doing the research all day today. Been Googling my little heart out. Google. That's what I do in prep to these shows. And let me tell you, it's not pretty. It's not pretty. We are so far down the road toward becoming a Soviet-style nation state. We're so far down that road that it's absolutely frightening. Absolutely frightening. It is something that I think every American needs to understand, that we're talking about a complete shift in how our government operates, a complete shift in our role in this nation. And the socialist machine is using the same old tried and true tactics. Same old stuff. We're going to talk about the SEIU at a town hall meeting when we come back after the break, and we're going to take a look at some of the propaganda being put out by these organizations. These are surrogate armed forces, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to show you why. We'll be back right after the break. You're listening to the fifth column. Tell your friends. Don't go anywhere. We saw this happen in East Germany and in the Soviet Union during the Bolshevik Revolution when they were taking over. And I want to take a moment right now, and you can go over there with me if you'd like. You can go to www.seiu.org/splash. That's www.seiu.org/splash. So, it's at first appearance, it seems to be a rather sublime kind of splash page here. It's pretty standard stuff. Little banner here, little logo here. People in there, and some little sign up fields and information down here. Right. So pretty innocuous stuff here. Did I just make up a word? I think I might have just made up a word. But anyway, you know what I mean? Anyway, so let's go up SEIU.org, right? Service Employees International Union. Service Employees International Union. Service. Now let's go back. Let's backtrack a little bit and look into Obama's propaganda that he's put out so far. How many times have you heard this guy talk about service? How many times have you heard this guy talk about I am my brother's keeper, right? So what's going on here is the propaganda lays the groundwork for the dogma that these people then pick up and carry forth into the social mechanic in the country, right? And these are the service employees. These are the service. The servants. Obama's sending the servants to disrupt things? Interesting. Let's keep going down here through this image here, or through this splash page here, and we're going to go to the area below that, and we're going to look at this banner. It's a banner that says the phrase, change that works. Change. There we are again, referring back to the Obama doctrine. So we are the servants that initiate change in the Obama doctrine so far. And this site seems to confirm that. And this is just marketing. This is basic marketing stuff. See, there's a lot of different levels in marketing. There's the stuff that you see on the surface. They even go so far as down to the muted pastel type colors that they use, which your brain finds more soothing and pleasing, and thus it makes the transition of data from the propaganda into your mind that much easier, you see. But we have to be discerning about this. We have to look for these connections. Change that works. The servants talking about the change that works. This is the Obama doctrine in action in this union. And it's right here on their splash page. Let's take a look at the people here. In the photo, and on the they all look to be relatively ethnic here. Okay, even the guy that's over here on the white guy over here, he looks like he might be Portuguese or something like that on some level, right? So it's a multi-ethnic kind of thing here, and you've got a man in a nurse's costume, or in a nurse's costume. I'm sure these are just actors, right? You got a man in a nurse's costume on the left here, and let's note that this individual is a minority, and he's also male, acting in the role of as nurse, which has been a traditional a role that females generally fill, the nurse's role. And I'm just taking this on perception. Nurses, he's wearing a blue smock. He's not wearing a doctor's jacket. So he could be a doctor. He could be a dentist. I don't know. But to me, he looks like a nurse. To me, he looks like a male nurse. So let's identify my initial reaction being that this is an individual who is ethnic, who has transformed gender boundaries, right?
Let it go and back again.